Good. So when you're doing things on one leg, when you're doing planks on your forearms or on your hands and you're just doing them on one leg, this is something to keep in mind. So she will shift forward to plank position, and from plank, if something calls for lifting a foot, all you have to do is lift the foot about 1 inch. So you just have to hover the foot, and you want to focus on keeping the hips neutral. So the tendency is for when you lift the foot, that hip wants to drop. You want to try to not let that happen. You want to keep your hips neutral, and you don't have to kick your foot way up in the air. All you're doing is just making a 3-point, you're challenging your balance and your core by lifting a foot just a little bit. You don't need to be kicking it way up in the air. Hovering is fine. And same deal, if she comes down to her elbows for forearm plank, you will often hear about lifting a foot in forearm plank. So she sets up with plank, pushes through her heels, squeezes her butt, lifts her lower belly, and then if something calls for a 1 foot to come off the ground, she just hovers it and the hips stay neutral. The lifted foot's leg, the hip of that leg should not drop. And that is the deal. So she can go back up to plank position and then maybe back to downward facing dog just for a moment, just to take a quick little breath. And then if she wants to lower down, we'll just do one last thing. One-legged chaturanga. So she shifts forward, and then she can lift her left foot just 1 inch, keep her hips neutral, lower down halfway, stay strong in the middle, push back up, put the foot down, downward facing dog. Good stuff. So the focus is on keeping the hips neutral, and you don't have to lift the foot too high. Right on.